Global economic growth projected to slow this year. According to a report by the Institute of International Finance, global GDP is seen slowing to 2.9% from the 3.1% growth rate in 2023. The report blamed this on geopolitical tensions, especially the wars in Gaza and Ukraine, and a noticeable cooling in relations between the West and China. The Association of International Financial Institutions added global economic activity is projected to slow, largely due to weakening performance in the two largest economies, the US and China. It sees China's economic growth decelerating to 4.7% this year from 5.2% in 2023.
The news report on the projected slowdown in global economic growth can be analyzed using Immanuel Wallerstein's modern world system theory, which explains global economic interaction through the dynamics between core, semi-periphery, and periphery countries. In this framework, core countries dominate economically, exerting influence over semi-periphery and periphery states by extracting resources, capital, and labor through an equal exchange. In the news, the Institute of International Finance see the global economic growth seen to slow in 2024 because of these global actors. First is the United States of America and Western countries, which is the core countries. Next is China, the semi-periphery country, and the Ukraine and Gaza, the periphery countries.
The U.S. slowdown. As economic growth slows in U.S., the broader global economy feels the ripple effect, especially in the peripheral regions. Weakening economic performance in the U.S. and the Western European nations suggests reduced demand for raw materials and exports from semi-periphery and periphery countries, which largely depend on these core economies for growth through trade and investment. This explains that the weakening economic performance in the US and Western Europe is leading to reduced demand for raw materials and export from these periphery and semi-periphery countries. This dependency means that economic problems in dominant countries can significantly affect the economies of less dominant countries. Essentially, it highlights how interconnected global economies are and how economic issues in powerful countries can trickle down the effect in other countries.
Semi-periphery countries. China's lower growth. China's lower growth rate from 5.2% in 2023 to 4.7% signifies a weakening of its semi-peripheral or periphery status. Since China is a major market for raw materials from periphery countries and finished goods from the core nation, its slowdown adversely affects the economic opportunities for countries dependent on its growth. This can deepen the core periphery divide, reinforcing the global inequalities.
Periphery countries. So, in these periphery countries, geopolitical tensions or the wars in Gaza and Ukraine are strained relations between the Western countries and China, can be seen as power struggles between core and semi-peripheral countries. These conflicts disrupt global trade and capital flows, further destabilizing the economic order. Core countries involved in conflicts may divert resources to military efforts, reducing investments in economic activities that benefit peripheral countries. In conclusion, the economic projection described in the report can be understood through modern world system theory as a reassertion of the imbalanced relationship between the core, the semi-periphery, and the periphery countries, with core states maintaining an exploitative economic structure despite temporary slowdowns. The geopolitical and economic tensions highlighted in the report also serve to underscore the fragility of the global economic system within this theory's framework.
That's all. Thank you. Bye-bye.